Hello and welcome back to another edition of the Country Rap Opinion. My name is Honest. Joining me today is Dylan.
Yo,
and the motherfucking one and only Drake McGuire.
Yeah. Hold your claps.
Hell yeah. Drake, I would very much like to thank you coming on the show.
Oh, fucking anytime, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah. Well, dude, I know that I'm not the only person that appreciates you. A lot of people appreciate you, but what exactly do people appreciate you for? What I'm asking you is, like, what do you do in the country rap scene itself?
Basically, well, I do music videos for a big part of the genre.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of crazy.
Big part of the genre.
Big part. And then, I do tour management, for Leroy Biggs. And,
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of fucking do whatever I need to. I play every part,
Hell yeah. So you manage, you shoot videos, you edit your music videos. You literally do just about absolutely everything. Like, what's some history of some of the artists that you worked with earlier, like from your come up until now, who you're working with? Like, would you be down to like run through a timeline?
Yeah, dude. Fucking, that's what I was kind of planning on.
Hell yeah. All right, cool. Let's get it. Fuck yeah.
So we started out like I did this like janky ass music video like when we was in high school or whatever.
Ooh, nice.
And I always like liked it, but getting out of high school, I was like, how the fuck can you make money doing that shit? I was like, oh, so I kind of forgot about it. Well, then years later, me and Kelso Step, we're at Redneck Nation. So me and him, we became friends and stuff. And he was a rapper, did rap and stuff at that time, but he's more or less a country rapper because he's from where we're from. Like he went to he went to West Side, which is like fucking, it's like redneck schools through here, like
okay.
Lamar's right by Clarksville and West Side and all that shit.
Uh-huh.
Like literally their mascot is the Rebels. Like, so the, Rebel flag, that's like, he grew up around that.
Oh, they're well redneck. They've got redneck certification.
Yeah.
Like fucking stamp of certification. Got a goddamn tattoo on that shit.
Yeah. So it's like, it was never nothing to him, as far as that goes. But like, anyway, so me and him were friends and stuff like that. And he had this song, and it was like a, more like a countryside to it, like super country. I was like, fuck, dude, we should like do a video. He's like, yeah, man. And he's like, I want somebody to shoot. I was like, fuck, I'll just, I'll shoot it. I used to do a little bit. So I just, I bought this like Sony Alpha 6000. It's like a 1080p camera. And had the kit lens and all that shit on it, and then like
and at the time you're like, whoa, we got 1080p. Whoa.
Yeah, dude, like, this shit's sharp as hell. Like,
bro, look, I got 2 different lenses, man. Like fucking like $30 lenses, right?
Yeah. And anyway, fucking so we start talking, and then I was like, well, I need to get a stabilizer. So I get on Amazon. I'm just like going through YouTube reviews of these like the cheapest stabilizer possible. And I bought like this, I think it's like a suit photo like stabilizer or something. It was like, it had weights at the bottom and shit.
Oh,
and it was like,
yeah.
So I primed that bitch, and like we like put everything together, and we picked a day or whatever, and we just went out to my buddy's property. They have a bunch of like open, fields and shit. And they got a bunch of cattle and stuff. So we just went out there and went by the creek beds and out in the pasture and up on like, deer stands and just shot this video. Well, anyway, he got a lot of, traction, like real organic traction, and people shared the hell out of it on Facebook. Well, anyway, it comes around, Ryan does the RHEC contest. I think it's been 2 years or so. Yeah, it's because I've only been doing this about 2.5 years, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, he makes that contest, and Kel's like, dude, I'm gonna use that fucking video. So
wait,
like,
wait, I'm sorry. The RHEC contest?
Yeah, basically Ryan held this contest a couple years back that was like, he's like, hey, everybody, make a country rap song or whatever and post it, and then I'll pick the winner out of it, and whoever wins, they get to do a song with me and a music video.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
That is the dopest thing ever. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, it's cool as shit. And
oh, wow.
He was like, yeah, it's super cool. And fucking, at that time, I think, yeah, that was when Kelsey, he did a couple shows, or no, it was after he won. Yeah, he won the contest, and we didn't think he was going to win because he literally didn't submit to like the second to last day or the last day. We didn't, it was like late because he kept thinking about what he's wanting to post or whatever. And so anyway, he posted and shit. And then next thing that we're like surprised because it's supposed to go off likes. So we figured everybody was whoever had the most likes was going to win, and like the people was way ahead of him. But anyway, I guess Ryan, he decided that was the best one, so he picked that and won it. And then so Kels, he went out there and he went out to the ranch and stuff and kicked it and everything, and they ended up making a whole album.
Oh shit!
And that's when Ryan was like, "Hey, you gonna be part of Redneck Nation?" He was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And then next thing you know, boom, he's with Redneck Nation and stuff. So.
Wow, look at that. I mean, that's like, it doesn't really surprise me a whole lot because that's just typical Upchurch behavior. Oh, wow, look, an underdog. Let me bring them up from the fucking mud.
Right.
Fuck yeah. That's hell yeah. Yeah, he's been consistent since day one. That's fuck yeah, dude. Right on.
So,
wow.
So that's just kind of how we got, momentum. And I was like, fuck, let's start doing some more videos. So we start pumping out more and more and more and stuff like that. And
you built that resume right up.
Yep.
I've been pausing though and making sure I didn't interrupt in this. So I was just letting y'all talk and then wait for me to ask questions because I didn't want to make it like I'm interrupting. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's your plans for 2021?
You're such a nice guy, Dylan. Look at over here just behaving himself,
No, if you look at any interview I do, I have a problem with interrupting.
No, I don't behave myself.
No. In 2021, what are your plans, to do what you do?
As far as like music video wise and whatnot, I plan
Leroy.
I got a couple artists that I'm going to get back on track, and I have a couple of new ones that are, as far as the country lane, that
shit,
get some momentum going on them. And then of course Leroy, he's got a lot of good content coming out. Like we can't talk about a whole lot of it.
Yeah, I know he's secretive as fuck.
Yeah. So there's a lot of dope shit's gonna come out. We're gonna have some. I will say we're gonna have some music videos coming out really soon. He's been writing a lot of the songs are. Leroy, his level is just like constantly going up. Dude, it's insane. I'm so proud of it.
It is. It's really starting to really pop off for him, which is a good thing. And if you find any other independent country rappers or just rappers, people label just anything. I feel like rappers from the South. You can hit me up and I'll promote, if I think it's dope. If you're discovering new talent.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man, for real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Well, okay, so you had described this guy in the beginning and you described Leroy now. So like can you like summarize like what had happened in between that time frame from like from going from making, as you had stated, janky music videos to working like Leroy, right? Because I remember you saying on a story like, dude, like some of the songs that he has right now coming, it's gonna blow y'all's minds. Like you had mentioned that he's like more open with his personality and everything, and so like so could you help fill in the gaps, like everything that happened between then and now? And you say that you've been doing this for 2 years, and you're at the point where you're at.
That's what I was gonna say. 2 years. That's insane.
That's insane, Drake. Yo, I mean, fucking yeah, this motherfucker like hustles like a bitch.
I mean, the music videos on your like catalog, you would say, like artists have catalogs, but if you were like to say my catalog of music videos, like the numbers you've done this year alone, having your name on the videos, what the fuck, bro? Like 2 years to be like, dude, I'm doing big shit.
Yeah,
I know it's crazy, like because I thought I was doing good, but then like it's like fucking me and B-List, we sat down like last year or something, and he's like, bro, I was just going through like, see, bro, I have like over 500 million fucking views on shit, like over that. Like he's probably like touching the billions. Like, nah, dude, I think I'm doing good, like doing around 50 million, something like that.
Dude, yeah. I'm telling you, Drake, 2 years of what you've accomplished, man. There's got to be people that are out there watching your name from the videos of your name on there. Like, big people, man, because it's millions and millions of views you've been a part of.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I ain't hating on none of it. It's a good time. I enjoy doing it, bro.
Hell yeah. Well, actually, okay, so you mentioned hating, right? So that like we had talked about this just before the show started, but something that me and Dylan are realizing, right? Because as we're figuring out just the game in general, right? What we're realizing is that fucking every single artist that has beef with another artist. Like it seems like that's literally everybody. So I'd asked this to Drake beforehand, and I'm gonna ask him again. Like the way it looks to me is it seems like artists are like, yo, you have beef with him, but I don't have beef with him, but I'm cool with you. So it seems it seems like that's the way it is anyway, because otherwise everybody would be scripping and scrapping with each other.
Oh yeah. And so there's a lot of people that, even though they don't fuck with each other, they'll just kind of keep it quiet and they just like make it, just kind of move around or whatever. Move with what works.
I truly believe that shit because it's like, hey, if we all hate each other, we're gonna fuck up the brand. We need to all have each other's back in this shit. But in reality, I do not fuck with you at all. But I cannot let the fans know that shit because then it divides the fans. So I can see that shit for sure.
So, I mean, everything we've been talking about all the way up until now. So Drake, he's worked with so many artists and he has all this shit on so many artists. What we're going to name this show is Drake Exposes All. No, I'm totally kidding. I would never ask questions like that. Watch me just violate everybody's security and everybody's like, what the fuck? It's not what we're going to do.
Everybody would be ringing his fucking phone up.
Oh, dude,
Drake, what the fuck, man? No, see, that's another reason why I think Drake is as far as he is because look, man, you got to know when to speak. You also got to know when to keep your mouth shut. Am I right? Right. So, like, what tips would you have for people that want to get into the position that you're in right now, which is like literally supporting yourself completely independently, right? Off of music videos and managing and like what would be some steps to network and to start connecting with that? How would you recommend approaching something like that?
Like, I think the best way, like, as far as that would go, just being open, like, dude, just be a real fucking person. Just kind of like, support people, like, comment, just networking as far as just being a good person, just like supporting other people. And as far as video wise, just like, do a couple for fucking free, just be like, hey dude, I can do this, I believe in you, whatever. And then you start pushing that person. And then once you get that momentum built up and then you build yourself up and then more people want to use you. That's what I did here. I mean, there's only me and like one other dude that, is out here that does music videos. And I mean, he's doing really good too, as far as Arkansas wise.
Yeah.
But it's just everywhere here. Cause like, he has to travel a lot too. He goes to Atlanta too. He goes to, you have to end up traveling is what it turns into, which is cool though. Cause I like going to new fucking places and stuff like that.
Have you been to Memphis?
Me? Oh yeah.
Yeah. You film any music videos out there?
I haven't done any in Memphis yet, actually.
I think that'd be like really cool to bring Leroy out there and y'all go shoot a music video in Memphis downtown.
Oh, he's actually talked about it. It's funny you say that.
That'd be dope. Lil White collab. That'd be fire.
Oh, that'd be fucking fun as shit.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, just as far as that, I would definitely say do some free ones and just focus really hard on watching other people. That's what kills me about some artists. Like, I have friends who are like, man, I only listen to my own music. I don't fucking listen to that shit. Like, bro.
Ego type people?
Not really ego. Yeah, I guess more ego because it's just like, if you're an artist, you should listen to other artists so exactly, like how to, it just influences you. You know what I mean?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like that's interesting though. Like
it's competitive as fuck.
And that's like videos. Like, dude, I always give respect to people on dope videos or whatever, and just like I always try to watch stuff because like, dude, it's constantly changing.
Yeah.
Constantly changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
As far as like storylines and people's getting better, these cameras are getting cheaper and they're better than these fucking big ass cameras. Like it's getting to where it's like hard. You got to compete hard.
Everybody's competitive in this shit when it gets to the level shit. There's a lot of people that have level mindsets and, somebody like Leroy, somebody like Carly Rogers, somebody like Broad Knox, those motherfuckers are literally dope as fuck, but they don't get that same like, attention where it's like, yo, check this guy out or check her out or check Leroy out. It's like, that's lacking so heavy. That's just a fact. And I wish somebody would be a voice to say that.
Well,
hey, nobody will.
Hey, that's the reason why this show exists. Let me just fucking tell you. Because I mean, like I say, like what I'm realizing is that there's not a hub for artists. There's not like, what's the difference between like a mainstream artist and like an independent artist? Well, honestly, it's because of the amount of connections that the mainstream seems to have. And again, this is coming from a very ignorant standpoint, but like, I feel like if there's a hub, if there's one place or several places that like, I'm not saying like, oh, nobody else could do this. Like, nah, like if you want to do that, like go for it. What I am saying is that I think it's important to have a hub. And like, that's really what I want to make this. Like, I really want to make this like a hub for other people to help like everybody promote each other and like really get everybody's name out there.
And bring them on the show, interview them.
Yeah, for real. Like something I thought that was really interesting was like I had asked you, you were like, I was like, well, like what would you recommend for people wanting to start out? And like you didn't really give a solid answer, but that seems to be like the consensus for most people that have quote unquote made it, right? Is that like there is not a formulaic, oh yeah, just do it this way.
It just happens.
Right. Everybody can give you tips, but like if you work for it, if you really know what you want,
it's gonna happen.
It really does seem like that's kind of as simple and as complex as it gets. Like ultimately, really nobody's gonna end up holding your hand. You've really got to do all this shit on your own and really figure it out on your own, right?
100%.
That's what I'll never forget, man. There was one week, like, you know, I was still logging full time. I didn't quit logging until July of 2019 when I moved up to North Carolina. But like, dude, there was one week I shot 3 videos that weekend. I worked all week, shot 3 videos that weekend, and then had to have them done by that next week. And so I like, dude, like, yeah, Monday through Friday, I slept for 10 hours in those 5 days. Dude, I was a wore out motherfucker, but got all my shit done. I was just like one of those days, like, bro, I can't wait.
Hey, weekend comes around and you're like, hey, yo, where that mason jar at? Hey. Fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's so fucking dope. Yeah, again, like that's really what it seems to come down to. Cause like I asked Church, I was like, yo, do you have any like writing tips? And he's like, no, like, it's like, same thing with filming. Like, you know, hey, do you have any film tips? Like, I can give you pointers, but so really it's like and I feel like that's a really big make or break. I feel like there's a year, like the first year is like really a make or break for people. Like if you're able to suffer through the first year of you not getting as many jobs as you want, or you not like, you know, once you break through that year though, you need that year to help prepare you for the next one to come though.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Well, it's kind of good too, because like, you know, it gives you that kind of edge to where you can get better. So you're kind of like hiding out. Then when you get to this certain level, you can just kind of come out and boom. You know, it's like, oh, this dude ain't too fucking bad. Like,
boom. Hey, that's the goal, to be not too fucking bad.
Well, it literally took me 2 years to figure it all out. Like doing YouTube, like I was fucking terrible. Like I don't even like to watch my old videos. I'm like, dude, I had no personality. I was dead inside. Like when I look back at the videos and seeing like how you're saying like the first year, the second year, and then in the middle of the second year was just like now to where I'm doing good. Like this is all a blessing. Talking to Drake McGuire, it's a blessing.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
kind of like, it's Drake McGuire. No, it's Drake fucking McGuire. This man's a fucking legend right now. What he's
Drake
doing.
McGuire, like this motherfucker has left footprints in concrete.
Yeah, bro.
Like that's how crazy this shit is, right? So another really crazy thing is, which is what I was trying to get at, right? You've worked with Katie Noel before.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 right? There's like so much drama that rolls around Katie. Dun, dun, dun. Bro, right? Oh my God. Yeah, just for the record, look, man, no, I don't like Katie. Just for the fucking record. Like, God damn. Anyways, Drake, what was that like? Like, so you had seen like some of the evolution and everything, right? And again, like you working literally from the bedrock with some of these artists to where they are now. Right. Like, again, what was that like seeing the different transitions and like being in different groups and stuff? What was that like?
Fucked up.
Fucked up? That's what he says?
He said, fuck that shit.
It was cool though, because like, I guess because of Kelso and stuff, like, it was kind of cool. Like, well, I'll go to that later. But anyway, like, me and Kels, we shot Running Through the A, which is it turned out to be a really dope video. And we just kind of fuck around one day. He's like, dude, you want to go shoot this video this week? I was like, fuck yeah, bro, let's do it. And we shot it. And then after we dropped it or whatever, I think he dropped it on Facebook too. And Katie like jumped on there because that was after, Kels had already opened. He opened for, it was Katie, Murph, Kels, and Church. It was in Hanahan, South Carolina, I think is where it was. That's actually where I met Shelby K at. Funny story.
Really?
Yeah, she wasn't even an artist then.
Oh. Dude, that's what's really cool about, like, what I feel like a lot of people don't realize about Drake, again, is what I had mentioned
he's
before.
Around before the artists are famous.
Right. Like, he's also just around all of these artists anyway.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, I mean, you know, what I know is that, like, when you start filming and then when you hit stop record, really the most interesting info comes after you hit the red button the second time. Right.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, dude, yeah, man.
Yeah, right.
Well, so you're in Arkansas right now, correct?
Yeah.
So I mean, you had moved over to North Carolina. I mean, you've been down to Florida. Like, you one of them traveling men, huh?
Oh yeah, I've been a little bit everywhere.
A little bit of everything.
But anyway, yeah, back on that. So she saw that, she commented, and I was like, oh shit, you know, Kel's like sending me screens, like, he's like, yeah, Katie fucks with this or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So her mom ended up hitting me up, and I was like, yeah. She's like, we just want to come fly you out and do some videos or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, fuck, I'm so down. So anyway, because like at that time she'd only done Diesel Gang. That's like, that was the only song that she had done or whatever. And hell, she got like, you know, she got stupid traction off that bitch. Like it was like dumb.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I flew out there, and then we shot Carolina Gang, and then we shot what was that other one? Oh, I forgot the name of it. It's like she's in the white Camaro, or not white, the white Corvette. I can't remember how it goes now.
Yeah, I just, you know, the lack of knowledge on her songs is just really hitting me right now. So sorry about that. Shit.
Oh, God.
And
Country
now it all
Ballet.
starts to
Country
really
Ballet.
burn down.
Yeah,
I mean-
Country Ballet. So I went out there and I shot those two, and then you know, we sit there and we had them drop and stuff, and they got, you know, really good traction. Everything was really good. Everybody was super cool.
Mhm.
Her family, everybody was super cool to me. You know, treated me great. Anyway, then we just kind of went on to doing stuff, and then I went out there and we shot we shot Slow Down. Well, we shot 3. We shot Slow Down, but we had to end up dropping it later in the year. Then I went back out there and we shot that one at the Catch Hell cabin. Well, I can't remember the name of that motherfucker. Jesus, I suck.
Wait, you shot Catch Hell too?
No, I didn't say B-Lou shot Catch Hell.
Yeah.
That was before I didn't even met her yet.
Well, you also have a little bit of history with B-Loose, right? Because I had heard that B-Loose like actually like had lent you like the like original Lumix that he had, right?
No, funny story about that. The one that Chunky's got.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
No, this is before like well, me and Boots, we always kind of talked. Like he'd always give me respect or something when I was like coming up with Kels, because like so we always just talk back and forth. Hey man, that video was dope. You know, just he was always like super cool, just like, but not like real close. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So anyway, but no, it was weird because Christian DeBrock. After I moved down there, you know, I was using a different stabilizer and all that shit. I think I was using like the Moza Air.
Mhm.
Or the Moza Air, and Christian hit me. He was like, "Hey man, I'm wanting to sell all this stuff and everything." And I was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Actually, Belu sold me all this shit." I was like, "Oh, that's cool as fuck." And then, but yeah, later on, Belu didn't even know nothing about it. Like, he's like, because I think I was me and Ryan was talking about it. He's like, "What, you got that camera?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Bro, you got your own fucking camera." So that was the one he shot Ghost with, and he shot Ghost. Fucking, I think Legend. I think he shot Legend with it.
Oh shit, that's really fucking dope.
I love the early videos. So I was like, dude, I got this, you know, camera. So
Hey.
then later on, I ended up giving it back to B, and then he's like, I got it, you know, he's like, got a guy I want to give it to or whatever. So that's when he gave it to Chunky and all that. So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Shit, that's really fucking dope. That's what's really cool. You know, something like something that's super, super distinct about the country rap lane, right? Specifically country rap, is that like realness is recognized, right? I think I know that you could advocate for this hella. It's literally not about being the most country. It's literally about being fucking who you are. Like literally being your own fucking man, right? Like that's what comes across to me anyway as seeming like the most respected thing in our genre, right? So it doesn't really matter. Like, but what's really cool about that is that real recognize real, right? So when you have genuine people that are in the genre and those genuine people see other genuine people, they want to help those people, right? And again, that's just what's like really cool about the lane, is that like if you're really willing to put in the work, if you're not a fucked up individual, kind of like what you had said before, if you're real, good person, like shit, it ain't that hard, man. Like,
just ride that fucking wave.
ride that wave. Yo, hey, we got a professional wave rider over here. Motherfucking Drake, motherfucking been surfing, man, like crazy.
Dude, that's one thing that's lacking. I was gonna say, like, my Instagram. You check my Instagram. Oh, my bad.
Surfers are lacking?
Are we good?
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
I can tell.
Surfers are lacking?
No, I was saying what was lacking is how you were talking about promoting, like everybody promoting each other. I promote the fuck out of people on Instagram. You can check my Instagram. You can check when I get on YouTube and I watch other people, and it's like, I won't say their names, but like, I'm like, fuck, dude. Am I like the only like few that does that shit? Like, I'll promote Leroy, I'll promote sometimes Carly on Instagram, just anybody I fuck with. But then I'll see other people that are like only going on the big collabs or only wanting to share like people that are like status. What's up with that shit? Why is that? Is it really that type of level mindset?
I don't know. And too, it makes you wonder if some people just like share it to maybe like, oh, they fuck with me, you know?
I'm learning that a lot too, like politics and stuff. And I know I brought this earlier about Leroy or whatever, and I just say like kind of the same names and stuff. But it does like fuck with me a little bit. Like, damn, these people are like really cool people and like really talented what they do. But is it like, okay, if I get at this certain level, I don't want them to get big because they may take my spotlight type shit?
Yeah, it makes you wonder. Which I don't think people actually think like that, but I don't know. There probably is people think like that.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm curious about that. And this is just questions. You know, there's gonna be people that are like, why are you saying this or why are you saying that? Like, no, it's just questions.
Yeah, bro,
like,
we're just asking questions. Like, that's a weird thing. Is if people get weird about you asking questions, it's like, yeah, hey. Maybe we should keep asking questions then. You don't say anything. Like, goddamn. Well, okay, so Greg, like we were just talking about the internet, right? The internet is really fucking weird. What internet survival tactics do you use on the daily, and what would you recommend to other people to stay mentally sane? You what now?
Internet survival tactics?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Internet
survival I would love to hear that from you because that is true.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Like not being stressed the fuck out when you're on the internet and you got everybody coming at you saying like negative shit and you're just like trying to take it all in and you're like, fuck. Like to me, I don't give a fuck no more. I used to when I first started because it was just like a lot. Like when you start to get the traction, you get the hate, you get the love, and you get all this shit and you're trying to be like yourself at the same time. It's like, fuck, you know, you're just, you're overwhelmed sometimes. So how do you deal with it being, you know, Drake McGuire? Or do you see it?
Fuck, I guess I don't see much.
Well, I mean, that's probably like that would actually make a lot of sense though. Because like it seems like internet bullshit is one of those things like you're either going to be on top of it 24/7 or a couple hours goes by and you're already not on it anymore. So it's like, okay, well then fuck the bullshit boat.
See, I talk. My bad. You're good. Go ahead.
No, I was saying like too, like I think it gets to a point like it's more like I don't know if you call it like a confidence thing or what. But it's just like I've really never lied anywhere, so why would I be worried about something? You know,
100%. I feel that same way. I was more of like my bad. No, I feel the same way too. Like I'm the same person, but like when I first started just seeing hate, it was like fuck. Like some people can have these hateful comments where like, damn, am I sounding like this or did I do this wrong or like overthinking? Like I've talked to Arctic Kicks about this, and he's like, man, I don't even put the notification like them comments because they say some fucking crazy shit too, so I just turn it off. To me, I would comment all the time. I'd comment on my comments, but now, dude, like, damn, when they say you start to see hate comments when you get like bigger and bigger, that shit's fucked up, bro. Because it's like, fuck, man, they say some fucked up shit sometimes.
Yeah,
it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, like that's the thing is like that's what's weird is like honestly the majority of like hate comments I don't feel like are actually hate comments. It's just like weird shit people think, and it's like it just makes you think weird things, and it's like why would I even spend time thinking about that? You know what I mean? It's like fucking weird. But anyways, we are actually approaching the 30-minute mark. So at this point in time, this entire interview, all the way up until this point, although I don't like calling it an interview, like this interaction, this, you know, a couple of buddies hanging out. Let's call it that. A couple of buddies hanging out. Right? So this is now, all of this is going to go on YouTube. We also on our website, we're offering an exclusive 30 minutes with Drake. We ask Drake the real questions about the game.
And that's why I've been kind of quiet most of this and just let Honest talk because I haven't asked like good questions yet. And
we
saving
got
it for
some
the
good
exclusive.
we got some good questions. So for everybody watching on YouTube, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that other bullshit that every single channel asks you to do. Drake, thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, anytime, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Aye. Hell yeah. Mr. DylanTalkz, thank you
Peace.
for tuning in on YouTube.
Peace, bud.
The real, the one and only motherfucking Drake McGuire. So we put out 30 minutes on YouTube, but this is 30 minutes exclusive with Mr. Drake McGuire.
And the real questions.
The real questions, bro. Oh, here we go. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Santa's brand presents. Ho, ho.